So one thing I have to get a lot better at, and I'm fully aware of this, is just pushing out content. I get in this thing where I have to have everything completely done, right? So if something takes 2 weeks to do and I want to have that all in one video to show like a beginning to an end, then what happens is I get sidetracked and then the final product doesn't actually get out until it's almost useless. I think I want to start giving more like little smaller videos that show the process, but not necessarily the end result. So for example, I got this table saw from some old Portuguese dude on the road. Like, isn't she a beaut? Look at that, okay? I had gone to buy something on Facebook Marketplace, I think. Oh, Jesus Christ, and like I had bought something, I don't know, I think a watch for my son. And then like, fucking, oh, Jesus Christ. And then I'm going to get back in my car and there's this fucking thing, just like on the side of the road, like where the garbage goes. And I go up to like knock on the dude's door to find out like, hey, does that work? Or are you just throwing that out for like metal scrappers? So anyways, this guy's got this thing like just out there by the trash. And so I knock on the door and there's like no one there, but then this like old guy comes from around the back, like he was just doing his gardening. And I'm like, oh, hey man, does this thing work? He's like, yeah, it works, right? Anyways, it was this old Portuguese guy. And let me tell you something, if you can't trust an old Portuguese guy, there's really no point in fucking just living. I'm thinking I'm gonna try to spruce her up. I figure I'm just gonna try to scrape off a little bit of this old paint, obviously, try to get rid of some of the rust, and then I'm gonna give it a new little treatment. What I wanna know from you is, what color do you think I should do? Leave it in the comments below and tell me why your answer is blue, because that's what it's gonna be. So to start, I guess we're just gonna, I got this little thing just because I don't want all sorts of fucking like rusty, slimy WD-40 all over the driveway, and it'll collect any paint chips. Now I always tell a good scraper by the fact that it's worn the fuck down. Look at that, eh? I did have to get new brushes though. I was kind of thinking I would unbolt the top just to make it a little bit easier to work with, and I still might do that, but I think I'm gonna have to WD-40 the hell out of those guys too. Oh, some of this is just so satisfying. Look at this. Oh my gosh, look at that. I mean, there's a little bit of grime and stuff like that. Some of it's coming off. But once we clean this up, I think it's gonna look pretty sparkly. Now that's not a heck of a lot of elbow grease at all so far. It's gonna take a lot more, but I think just a quick little demonstration should show that we've taken off a fair amount of rust and I'm starting to get down to the metal. Look at that. Look at that color. That. Okay, there they are side by side. So once you get it cleaned up, you get rid of the rust and you can put that nice little trim clad color on there and it'll really protect it. Keep it good for another 20 years so that at one point, some other kid can say, oh yeah, I got it from some old Hungarian guy on the side of the road. And if you can't trust an old Hungarian guy, who can you trust? I'm gonna keep it short for today because like I said, I'm gonna wanna do these little things a little bit more updated, a little bit more faster pace to get things up onto the YouTube, because I really need to rebuild the algorithm after I kind of fell out of place last year with being sick. Actually, it was this year, but from like January till July, August, it was really a shit show, right? And so now that I'm feeling a lot better, what was it? Do you remember on Night Court, the guy who used to play Gomez Adams in the old Addams Family black and white versions? Remember, he was Harry Stone's dad or something like that in Night Court, and it was always about him being crazy and being on medicine. He's like, but I'm feeling much better now. Look at that. That's fucking beaut. And it's also very smooth. So I'm just gonna grease away at this for a little bit and we'll give you an update again sometime soon. So anyways, I do hope you're having a great day. Thanks for watching and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.